Women don't like men anymore because these new age men don't like women. They want men. This is what a man is saying. Hello fam, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about men reacting to women not wanting to be with men anymore. Not all women, but some women. Let's have a look at this video.
You know what I dislike? I dislike women who think money is everything. And they be like, I don't need no dude for nothing. And I just be sitting back thinking like, why y'all even on this earth? Like, we meant for each other. I don't never get on an app and see a dude say, I don't need no woman. All the dudes that I know need a woman. They be crying out help for one because we look at women as our peace. Sometimes they headaches. I understand that. But majority of the time, oh my God, the peace that women bring us. And don't get me wrong, it's not all y'all women. It's the toxic one who let other men destroy their whole confidence, and they start to think that all men are alike or all men's not worth nothing. What y'all fail to realize is, yes, everybody needs money, but guess what? Everybody needs somebody. Yes, money make everybody happy, but when you lay down at night, that rose need to be charged. That rose get tired. You gonna want something real.
His rant is soaked in entitlement and emotional manipulation. When a woman says, I don't need a man, it's not hate. It's basically healing. Women are reclaiming their power. We are reclaiming our power after centuries of being told that we are nothing without men. Him saying, why are we all on this earth? Just because women are choosing independence is dehumanizing. We were not created for men. We're not created for male servitude. We were not created to serve men like they think. We've got our own life, we've got our goals, we are individuals. As women, we are not here to be men's peace of mind. We are not here to be their therapist or be their reward after a hard day. We are full-fledged humans, not emotional support pillow. If we be your peace, who is going to do that for us? He wants to be your therapist. Who is doing that for us? And him talking about the roles needs charging. A woman's pleasure isn't a man's leverage. Sex toys are doing the job. Let the women be the ones to complain, not you. No one is saying that a sex toy can replace a man. No. Personally, his rant is not necessary. He should be focusing on why women are not interested in men as they used to be before, rather than bringing up points that obviously don't make sense. Why are men refusing to be responsible? Why are men refusing to be accountable? There are 101 reasons why women have chosen to avoid men in this current day. He should channel his question to men and ask them why they feel lost when they are not needed by women. Dependency isn't love. Men love it when women depend on them. Let's see what people are saying in the comment section. Some women are saying they need men. Some women are speaking against independent women, while some women are saying his rant doesn't make sense. Let's see what you're saying in the comment section. That independent woman's kit is overrated. Get you a man that you can cuddle with, laugh with, and be completely vulnerable with. Yes, I never understood that thought process. Love yourself. You don't need anyone but God. Don't depend on no one to be there. Sir, those words never rolled off my lips. I needed my husband. I love him real bad. I dislike them too because at some point they will get lonely. This is a woman talking about other women. If you want peace, you must be peaceful with yourself and Lord. That is what some men don't understand. They want peace. They want a woman to be their peace. Are you giving her peace? I needed my husband. Coming from a woman. Don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong needing your partner, wanting your partner. But I don't think putting all those comments in that comment section does make sense if you ask me. Because you're making it look like women that have chosen to be independent don't know what they're doing.
Seems like women are always making the same statement, whether it's on Facebook, X, podcast, doesn't matter. That women just aren't attracted to men anymore. Like, you have more women now saying that they're not attracted to men or turned off by men more than the years have passed. Well, let me tell you something as a man, why that might be. These new age men, they don't like women anymore. They want men. That's why a lot of these men don't want women. They're scared to come out and say that they want another man. So they just find any reason to either downplay women or say why they don't want a woman or to treat a woman bad. Because there's no way you have a woman that does everything that you want them to do. Because let's be honest, no woman is going to be perfect. Nobody's going to be perfect. I'm not perfect to my woman. I know for a fact, but I do everything in my power to make sure I I do what she needs me to do and to be the man that she wants me to be. And if not, I need her to be as transparent as possible. And I'm the same way. But there's no way you expect a woman to be perfect. And when she's not, you just completely dog her and downplay her and belittle her and make her feel less of a woman. You know why? Because he wants a man. A lot of these men, they're, again, scared to come out and live in their truth and say that they want a man. So they downplay women as much as possible. A lot of these men want men. That's why women don't like men like they used to, because these men want men. They don't want women. They don't want you guys. They want men.
I'm not even going to dismiss his truth, his lived truth. It could be that is what he knows, that is what he has experienced. Neither am I even going to invalidate his theory when it comes to attraction between modern men and modern women. He did make some valid points by calling out some men for belittling women despite the effort those women make. But his conclusion is what I don't agree with. He said a lot of men secretly want men. That's why they are so dismissive and cruel towards women. That is obviously a convenient cop-out, just a shortcut around the real issue. We all know what the real problem here is. We all know why men are behaving the way they are. The problem isn't because men want men. Women are not turning away from men because men are secretly dating men. I understand how bad it is as a woman for you to find out that your husband is gay. Anyways, that's not the focus of this conversation. Women are majorly turning away from men because we are exhausted. We are exhausted from carrying the emotional labor. We are tired of begging for communication and shrinking ourselves just to be worthy of basic decency. So it's not that we hate men, but it's that we are done murdering those men that have refused to grow. It's not our duty to even murder men in the first place. We are done performing softness for men who only respect submission. This generation of women have options. They have peace and they are choosing themselves over men. Having a man in your life should not feel like surviving one. So no, it's not about sexual confusion. We are not confused. It's about emotional safety. We as women, we are choosing ourselves and placing our happiness above every other thing. Self-love is the new currency and the focus. Let's read some comments. My husband left me for a man. He's spitting facts. Sad but true. I be trying to tell my boo to come over. He either ignores it or just don't come over. Like, I've never met a man like him. I'm so disgusted with men, how they try to scheme just to sleep with us. Most men of these days are dancing for other men's gaze in the patriarchy parade. Quite interesting to know. Yeah, mine asked me for a divorce, to ride around on motorcycle with young men and quit his job just to do it, and expected me to stay in the marital home and pay all his bills by myself. You all lie too much. You all are highly sexual. This is coming from a woman. And sleep with anything, a male or a woman. Anything. I don't want to catch something from men. You all spread disease.
Now at a point to where they're walking away and they don't mind being alone. Y'all have messed it up. Women, a lot of us have messed it up. And like I said, even surprisingly to me, like, I was noticing and seeing so many men, like, I desire family. I desire commitment. I desire marriage. I desire to have a woman. I want to provide for a woman, take care of a family. Like, men have been wanting that. But now you're starting to see more and more men become more and more comfortable with the idea of not having any of that, because men are valuing and desiring their peace.
Facts.
Over everything else.
So let's see how men are reacting to this video in the comment section. Obviously, she's speaking on their behalf. So let's see how they are reacting. It's so peaceful coming home to no argument or expectation. That is coming from a man. That is what I did. I'm happy in my life, stress-free, save more money, treat myself. Coming from a man. This is coming from a woman. Have you ever thought about what brought women to become like that? We also desire a good man and marriage and build a family. That is a good question. You don't just attack men or women. Ask the real question. How did this come about? What led to this? How were men treating women in the past? Vice versa. Marriage is risky for men in today's society, and we all know why marriage is risky for men in today's society according to him, because women have refused to be used as how men used to use them in the past, because women have woken up. That is why it's becoming more difficult as the day goes when it comes to men finding women and marriage. Women worship money more than God. I guess that is what Brookman say. 85% of women in North America are no good. They lack accountability, morals, ethics, values, class. Most of them were raised by single mothers coming from a man. I'm not even going to elaborate on that. Somehow, some way, I know they are going to blame it on us. Of course, you guys are supposed to be blamed. The person that spoke is a pick-me. That's where I'm not taking offense. That is what pick-me's do. Men are to be blamed. I used to crave a loving relationship all day. I regret getting married. I have lost my dignity. Now I'm fighting for my health. Please, can you tell us the full story? What did you do to the woman? How did this come about? What happened to your health? Don't give us half story. Tell us the full story. Happy to be single. I have understood the assignment. No wife, happy life. If men can collectively come together and decide to be single and see to it, I think we women will be the happiest people on this earth. The reason why a lot of people are getting married is because the society requires people to get married. The reason why women are getting to have things to do with men is because of how the society is structured. So should men collectively come together and agree that, you know what, this marriage is no longer a thing, you don't have to get married. Women will be more excited than men think they will be. Men will be the ones to suffer the most because they depend on women to have a good life. The pick-me said men are choosing peace over women. We all know that women are more peaceful than men. The reason why men are not having peace in their relationship is because they lack accountability, because they refuse to be responsible, because when they think about relationship, it's all about control, submission, and dominating women. When they speak up to talk about them not having peace, they usually do that in situations where the women they have in their lives have refused to be controlled by them. What they call peace is when a woman is submissive to them, is when a woman has given into their control. But if a woman is not doing that, they tag her a bad name. She's this, she's evil, she's wicked, she's disrespectful. Everyone craves companionship. I would want to think so. Everyone craves a good relationship. What men want from women is not connection, it's not good relationship, but servitude. They want a woman that will serve them. That is the problem. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be responsible. They want to be taking from women, collecting from women. They don't want to reciprocate. That is where the problem lies. So women are tired of bending over for men. Women are tired of doing all that for men without the men doing it back for them. Now women are walking away. They're talking about, oh, they wanted the family, they wanted this, women are not giving them peace. Now they want peace, they want to be by themselves. Good for them. They should go ahead and do that, and they should keep at it. Don't give up. Don't get me wrong, I'm not in any way saying that we don't have bad eggs out there. When I speak on this channel, I'm not speaking for the exceptions, the bad eggs. Please bear that in mind. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and if you'd love to watch more videos like this, click this video to watch how men bring pain to women, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.